Merry Christmas and good time zone, everyone. Glad that you could be here. Thank you for being here for Morning Marches, where we, for the next 2 hours, will be working on creative sprints, writing sprints, morning marches, whatever you want to call them, and we will be doing them in 10-minute increments. So glad that you could all be here, and yay, it's Friday. So whether you still have one more workday left before the weekend or you've already enjoyed it, I hope that you have a great weekend ahead of you. Magic Beyond Yorkin, welcome. We have James Woodwright, Isaac Tom, and already we have a motivational singing. But before we can do any singing, we need to have the thought of the day. Let me get that up. There we go. The thought of the day today is to think about the depth of character that you can have in your book. We need to make sure that we have a wide variety of characters, that we avoid the cardboard cutouts, and even your smallest characters behind the scenes or off to the sides still can have their own personality. It doesn't have to be a lot, but it needs to be unique. And when you think of The Princess Bride, a wonderful, wonderful movie that allows us to see that even the characters that may not be in there very long, like the priest who does the wedding ceremony, or the albino assistant, or Magic Max, they still have a life. They still have a background. They have a personality. And in our writing, we can add that. We can add that into our writing. So there we go. That is the thought of the day. And if you would like to get a copy of this meme, you can come in and visit the Orchard and the Meme Writing. All right. It is a good one. All right, so I have a let's see. This is a Hark now, hear the angels sing. This is a different. Hey, DM Stretch, welcome. Unfortunately, due to yeah, hark now the herald angels sing. Yeah, because that is a little bit different. Hopefully. Okay, what I may need to do is we have the first writing sprint starting in less than a minute. Let me find the lyrics and the tune that I'm more familiar with, and we'll be able to go with that. So I appreciate the redemption, and yes, I will get to it. But I'm really with the whole DMCA takedown stuff and being flagged on YouTube. I'm really concerned about clicking the play button because it is on Amazon. And yeah, so I am a little concerned about copyright materials and do not want to fall afoul of any musicians who have the right to have their music copyrighted. So with that, jingle bombs. You mean like Ahmed, the dead terrorist? The jingle bombs? No, it needs to be. No, I'm. Again, copyrighted material that belongs to Jeff Dunham. Hilarious song, I agree. But no, we need to make sure that the music that I sing is in the public domain, or at least something that I'm not going to get copywritten struck on if I sing it a cappella. So Author Goddess, welcome. You're just in time for the first sprint of the morning. Thank you so much for being here. Dazzlecat, Tuli Karhu, excuse me. Quillian Beyond, welcome. In my opinion, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? I would, because, sheesh. Let me get, that is a hard one, because there's a difference between a movie, a Christmas movie, and a movie with Christmas themes in it. And the fact that it happens at Christmas, and that but then again, they are attacking during the holiday party at in the tower. So I would lean towards Die Hard being a Christmas movie, only because that the terrorists attack during the Christmas party. Yeah. Well, see, that's the difference, because you can have Halloween themes without being a Halloween movie. Die Hard is definitely action adventure with it's an adventure 80s action movie. It is definite. But as far as, okay, if you set a film during Halloween, does it make it a Halloween film? No, it doesn't. Does Halloween have? Yes, exactly. Christmas is not a theme; it's just a flavor. And see, it just depends how much flavor you have. I read or watched a wonderful essay saying The Nightmare Before Christmas. Is it a Halloween movie or is it a Christmas movie? And what they said was that The Nightmare Before Christmas was a Thanksgiving movie, because it is all about the gratitude, the journey of Jack Skellington moving towards accepting his position in life and being grateful for it. So is Die Hard an Christmas movie? Can I plead ambivalent? I don't care. All right, Gwen Free. There you go. I'm awake. And got that going. So that is a fun, honestly, that is a fun thing, but we need to get we may not just, let me get the singing out of the way, since we've gone so long without it. We're just kind of missing the first sprint. So yeah, we could probably do that. Now, because hark now, hear the angels sing. That is a definite I don't know the exact tune of that, but what I do know the tune to is Hark the Herald Angels Sing. I was basically saying that Die Hard being a Christmas movie is the equivalent of The Crow being a Halloween one, and that's fair. That is a fair assessment, because yeah, DM Stretch, I agree with you on that. I've never seen The Crow, but yeah. All right, so let me turn off the music. Let me actually close this one down. Turn off the music. Let's go back to... All right. Itanshi, welcome. You're just in time for a treat. Or torture, whichever you want to think. My question was a trap question, as if you answered no, but yes to Die Hard. What's the difference? Yeah, okay. Let's redeem the hydrate from Quillian. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies. With angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Hail the heaven-born Prince of Peace, hail the Son of Righteousness. Light and life to all he brings, risen with healing in his wings. Mild he lay his glory by, born that man no more may die. Born to raise the sons of earth, born to give them second birth. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Yay! Merry Christmas! I love Christmas. All right, there we go. Yeah. Okay, so mark that complete. Mark that complete. Yeah. Oh, love Christmas. Thank you very much. So let's get back to work. I don't know how much of a time lag I have. So we are a little bit long. Okay, so I'm gonna set the timer, the sprint timer, for 15 minutes, so that it will put us back ending at the quarter hour. Because that's what I have. My plan is to end on the quarter hour. Okay, so there. All right, there is the slightly extended timer. So let's get the music back going again and turn it up. You know, I have one thing I haven't done is, let's go back to the stations. Yeah. Yeah? Okay. There we go. I think I have instrumental only and YouTube safe mode. All right, there we go. Let's get really get in the spirit. All right. All right, there we go. And Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in 14 minutes. All right, there we go. Let's get these words recorded. 260, all right. So, singing and Die Hard. So, 0, 260, and we actually started this at 5:15. So that will allow the calculations of my average per hour to remain consistent. You know, words per 10 minutes. So even though I wrote 260 words, on my 10-minute average would have been 173, so, which is a little better than, well, some of the other ones here. And so that way I can compare even at a 15-minute sprint, I'm just slightly better than the lowers. I know, it was comma. There's a comma there. We were talking about Die Hard. Okay. Let us get this music. All right, let's pause the music. And deck the halls. Let us commence with the hence. Get the go on the row. All right. Okay. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our bright apparel, fa la 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 la. Told the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la. See the blazing Yule before us, fa la 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus, fa la 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 la. Follow me in merry measure, fa la 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 la. While I tell of Yuletide treasure, fa la 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 la. There we go. So we can mark that one complete. And I got to tell you, it was really hard to write an adventure tent scene like this with Christmas music. All right. O Tannenbaum. Does it need to be the German or can it be O Christmas Tree? Oh, because Tannenbaum is German and I don't read German or pronounce it very well. You'd disappoint me with English. Okay, you find me the German lyrics then. I'll try it. I'll try it. But I will admit it was a little hard to write the music, so I'm going back to the Epic channel. Hey, Pitu Putu. So let's. O Tannenbaum, wie sollen schien dein Blätter. Is that right? If you find me the German lyrics, you will hear me butcher German as no one has butchered German before. Thanks, Exploding Tribbles. Every vowel and letter is pronounced. in German. All right. Well, we'll have to save that for the next sprint. I love Nat King Cole. He had such an awesome voice. All right, so let's get the music going up again for this next sprint, and we will sing O Tannenbaum. Got the music going there. Back to the epic music because it's in the mood of what I'm writing right now, and having joyful Christmas music was not working with this scene. So we'll go back to the epic. As much as I love the Christmas music, we need to have the epic to help set the mood of what I'm writing. So go back here, switch this to back to 10, and start that. Yes, save your work, and that's what I do when I transfer it over into this right here, because this saves automatically every time there's a change. But yes, it is important for everyone, as Winfrey has reminded us, make sure to save your work. All right, I will see you in 10. right, there we go. Let's see how I did. There we go. All right, so we're at 502. So from 260 to 502. All right, not well. See, this is what's cool about using this tracker. So in total, I only got 20 words less than the previous sprint. That previous sprint being 15 minutes, this one being 10 minutes. So column M shows me that my words per hour actually went up 400 words per hour, and it also went up words per 10 minutes. It actually went up about 80 words per minute, so 80 words per sprint. So this is, and thank you, James, for putting the link to the tracker. A copy of this tracker is freely available. You just can make a personal copy of the uneditable version that is on my Google Drive. So this shows me that the second sprint was much more productive than the first one, even though I did it for 2 different times. So if you find that this would be helpful for you, please feel free to grab a copy at the link that James triggered in the triggered into the chat. All right, so with that, it is time to sing. All right. Okay. Turn off the music. And let's get the lyrics up here. And I profusely apologize for the butchering of the German language I'm about to perform. I completely apologize. I mean, no offense whatsoever to my inability. And anyone who speaks German, please let me know. Oh, already? All right. Well, we got to do this. O Tannenbaum, wir trüschen den Blatter. O Tannenbaum, wir trüschen den Blatter. Du grunst nicht nöscher Sommergiet, nein, auch im Winter, wenn es schneit. O Tannenbaum, wir trüschen den Blatter. I hope that was okay. Oh Christmas tree, how loyal are your needles. Oh Christmas tree, how loyal are your needles. You're green not only in the summertime, no, also in winter when it snows. Oh Christmas tree, how loyal are your needles. So, pick your language. Okay, so IE and EI are pronounced as long vowels that come last. So, E and I. Interesting, because that's opposite than what's in English. Because when 2 vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. That's interesting. So, we true. Dein Blatter. Oh boy. All right. Well, with that embarrassment out of the way, my apologies to the umlaut and an E pronounced. Say every letter. Okay, that's like Spanish. Dein Dine. Oh, dine. Okay, so there's an extra syllable in there that I missed with the singing. Dine. So tree you, but with gruncht, gruenched. Okay. Well, let's get back to work and turn on the music. Get some more epic music going. Yeah, fun. Yeah, it's a fun German lesson. I'm just grateful it uses the Roman alphabet, so I had a prayer to be able to pronounce the words. Okay, so there's that. Let's get back here. Let's turn on. Okay, this is gonna need to be a short one. It's gonna be a 5-minute sprint to keep us back on time. So there we go. The music is up. Microphone's off. I'll see you in 5. right, there we go. Let's see how many words I did there. So we go from 502 to 644. And then we go back to the tracker and we go 502 to 644, but then I go in here and I change this. Since it was only a 5-minute sprint, I could see that even in the 5-minute sprint, I was able to increase my average words per sprint per 10 minutes up a little bit. But the problem is, you need to have music. You need to have a fine balance between the two. You need to be able to determine, okay, so which is better? Do you turn down the music. Do you go a longer sprint that may have less words average, or do you do shorter sprints where I have more? But the problem is, if I do shorter sprints, then I'm getting less time in, because if I'm doing 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5 like that, I'm only writing for 30 minutes every hour. Whereas if I am doing 4 10-minute sprints an hour with a 5-minute break, I'm actually getting 40 minutes in per hour, as I'm doing in this stream. I'm actually writing for about 40 minutes and then not taking breaks the other time. Or would I do better with 2 25s where I'm actually writing 50 words a minute and only taking a 10-minute break? Would I which would work better for me? And since I'm pretty rigid in the structure that I have here, I stick with the 4 10s per hour so that people can jump in more often no matter what time they join the stream. But this is an experiment that I can do. This is an experiment I can do off stream, and you can do off stream as well, or on stream. Okay, so I have a song to sing, and I swear I think I limited everyone to only picking 2 songs, but it makes me think that everyone's getting a little bit more. All right, here we go. The song that started it all during
New Tide Power Pods, one up the cleaning power of liquid.
I don't care. Okay, the song that started it all. All right. Good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, dip and crisp and even. Brightly shone the moon that night, though the frost was cruel, when a poor man came inside, gathering winter fuel. Hither, page, and stand by me, if thou know in telling yonder peasant who is he, where and what is dwelling. Sire, he lives a good league hence, underneath a mountain, right against the foreign's fence, by St. Agnes' fountain. Bring me flesh and bring me wine, bring me pine logs hither, thou and I will see him dine, when we bear a thither. Page and monarch forth they went together, through the rude wind's wild lament, and the bitter weather. Sire, the night is darker now, and the winds blow stronger, fails my heart, and I know not now how I can go no longer. Mark my footsteps, my good page, tread thou in them boldly, thou shalt find the winter's rage freeze thy blood less coldly. In his master's step he trod, where the snow lay dented, Heat was in the very sod which the saint had printed. Therefore, Christian men, be sure, wealth or rank possessing, ye who now will bless the poor, shall yourself find blessing. Wow. I did not know that. The reason why I kept singing and I sang the whole thing is because I did not know that story. And yeah, where he was there, King Arthur. Oh, okay. That was interesting. The story behind this song is probably really good. Said to return to his people, his statue is said to come to life and march the capital to be recrowned. All right, so there we go. Mark that as complete. And there we go. Let's get back to work. Change this back to 10 minutes. Well, thanks for that information, Magic. That's some good info. I'll have to look at that more later. Not but an educator, I am. All right, let's start the sprint. I have to start the music again. There we go. We'll turn it up. All right, microphone's off. I'll see you in 10. right, there we go. How did everybody do in that sprint? We have about 4 minutes, or less than 4 minutes of a break. I just had a great idea for one of my locales. I was struggling to populate it. I think I have a plan to really get players involved. Excited? Well, wonderful. That's good to hear. Ooh. Okay, 166 words in that scene, because I started over in a new scene, so 166. There we go. So I'm pretty excited that I am now typing the epilogue, the 6 years later chapter in my book. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Finally being able to probably tomorrow being Saturday, we will have our extended morning marches as normal. We'll be going for 4 hours, and hopefully I will actually be done with my NaNoWriMo book tomorrow, or even earlier, depending on how much I write. No. We only have 3 sprints left for today. Just saw a drawing on Instagram of a Warhammer creature that gave me an idea for a D&D monster. It was a drawing of a woman's torso with 6 arms, each holding a long rapier, with a snake's lower body and a scorpion sting in the tail. The way the person had drawn it, being hunched over slightly, gave me images of a spider as well. Bit like Gary Oldman's character in the remake in the Lost in Space film. One featuring Joey from Friends, not the Netflix series. Cool. Yeah, that would be an interesting homebrew creature. That was Gary Oldman? Holy cow, he's in everything. And you could never tell. He is an amazing actor. I really liked his Chief Gordon in the Christopher Nolan Batman movies. I really liked him there as was he Commissioner Gordon? Maybe that was later in the movies, but yeah, his Officer Gordon. I liked him there. I like him in everything he's done. Decided what to do with the crystal demovoids. I know I wanted a late level dungeon with that old odd gimmick, but I was waiting till I had Yes, DM. Yeah, I remember the character. I didn't remember the actor. Yeah. So yeah, your visualization was very good. It was well described in the chat. I just didn't remember that was Gary Oldman. All right, so there is the alarm. Oh, I'd love to see it. Yeah, we have the art channel over in Discord. Or you can post it on your own Instagram and then put the link in the art channel or something like that. Yeah, I'd love to see that. All right, there we go. There's the timer. Let's turn up the music, and I'll see you in 10. All right, there we go. Let's copy this and 166 to 397. Not bad at all. Okay, we got a couple more minutes until the last one, but I really want to see this Instagram picture. Holy cow. Wow. That is cool. Yeah. That is definitely something that would inspire some serious dungeon crawl material. Can I zoom in? Yeah, that is really neat. Hey, Lathan, welcome. Yeah, it's a definite stylized art, but you know, I like it. I mean, it's creepy. Don't get me wrong. That is really creepy. But yeah. But as far as a character, I love the curving flow that they've got here. How the hair just kind of extends and this different rapiers. Yeah, that's a wicked looking creature. I would not want to meet in any alley. Okay, that's cool. Thanks for sharing that. Typical daughters of Cain from Warhammer. Doing well. Oh, I'm doing well. Hoping everyone else is doing well also. It's Friday. Just happy it's Friday. So we got less than a minute before the next sprint starts. Obviously, a lot less than a minute. All right, let's get going again. All right, there's the timer going. Let's turn up the music, turn off the microphones, and I will see you in 10. All right, there we go. It's not what I wanted. We'll just do this. Not a very good sprint for me, but you know, can't win them all. Yeah, 120. Triple digit, still not bad. All right, we do have one more sprint left for the day. If anybody wants to determine who our raid, our guided raid would be, now would be a good time to redeem that so that we can start lining that up after the final sprint of the morning. I hope everyone had a great time with me. We're not done. We still have a sprint yet. I'm not saying goodbye, but please be sure to come back tomorrow. We will be here for 4 hours, starting at 7 a.m. Eastern until 11 a.m. And we will keep working on our no riders. Well, we'll have to see who I have on my follow list. Then, if we don't have any riders, we may need to find somebody else. Unfortunately, I was worried about this. I was worried about NaNoWriMo being over and there would just be a huge drop off. Not only drop off in numbers of people watching the streams, but also the number of streamers. Hey, DM Stretch, you're on the calendar after me. Okay, I'm glad I said something. We'll be rating DM Stretch after the next sprint. Nobody I follow is active right now. Well, now we can raid DM Stretch, and then everyone who here can follow him. Yeah. Ugh. Oh, looking forward to the weekend. It's going to be a good one. Yeah. Listen. Oh, I have teenagers. Well, I have now. Yeah, well, she's still 19, so she's still technically a teenager. But yeah. But yeah, I have four teenagers living in my house. 19, 17, 15, and 14. So I have four teenagers living in my house, and then my youngest daughter, which is still in elementary school, she will be 10 in a couple. Yeah, you're 20. I'm old. Well, I'm not. My wife and I got married kind of young, and I was a father at, how old was I? I was 21 when I got married, and I think it was only 2 years later. Yeah, it was 2 years later when our first child was born. And then we had one, you know, we had all of our kids, boom, 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 lost our health insurance for a while, and then had kid number 5. And so, yeah. Well, yeah, but see, one thing I like about it is I'm going to be 55. No, I'm going to be in my mid 50s. And when all of my kids are of adult age. So instead of playing around as a young kid, at the early time of marriage, I get to play around as an old kid after all my kids are out. And so I'll be around for a long time for grandkids. Yay. Yes, Magic. I was home for about a year off of my mission before I got married. Considering how tired I was from having my daughter in my 30s, I wish I had the energy of my 20s. Yeah. Well, none of my kids are married, and I am not pushing for any of them to get married at all. No, no, no. They need to, yeah. I think I'm going to be a fun grandpa. Who thinks I'm going to be a fun grandpa? I'm going to be an awesome grandpa. Let's hope I'm not going to be a grandpa for at least about 5, maybe 10 years. All right, enough of planning for the future. Thanks. All right. Where am I? Yeah, eventual grandkids. All right, let's get that sprint. Let's get the last sprint going, and then we'll raid DM stretch afterwards, and then keep the writing going. So let's get this going. Start that. Oh, met her in community college, and we were friends for so long. Worked out well. No need to rush things. Cool. I didn't meet my wife until 9 months before we were married. Yeah, whirlwind romance I had. I could share that story later. Oh, the music has been muted this whole time. Oh, darn. Okay, I wonder how long that's been muted. Alright, well, the music's back up. Microphone off. I will see you in 10. All right, there we go. Let's see, 758. 758, 517. There we go. All right, 241, not bad. All right, thank you so much, everyone, for being here this morning and enjoying the morning marches and the singing. Thank you so much for everyone who's been redeeming their lemon channel points. I do hope that you all are having a great day and a great time this holiday season. I do hope you all have a great Friday and an excellent weekend ahead. And I will be here tomorrow as normal with the Morning Marches Extended Edition, where we will continue working on, it's pretty certain that I will be finished with my NaNoWriMo novel tomorrow. And then I'll be able to get back to world building and working on the next story. So that is pretty excited. I'm pretty excited about that. So let's see. I hope DM Stretch is up. Let's see. Yep, let's see there. Hopefully I don't get the ads. Yeah, it looks like DM Stretch is up. So we're going to go ahead and raid. So thank you so much for everyone for being here this morning and working on your creative goals 10 minutes at a time. We'll be back tomorrow, and let me start the raid command. There we go. So thank you so much. Have a good one and keep on writing. Thanks, everybody. Goodbye.